Military defeats combined with economic crises often become the point of no return. History shows us, in 1917, the Russian Empire collapsed because of army demoralization and internal turmoil. Today, if Ukraine breaks through the front and Russia faces an economic crisis, a similar scenario could unfold. In 1917, mass disobedience and desertion became common. A soldier named Nikolai Nikitin wrote, "We did not understand why we were fighting. Families at home were starving, while we rotted in the trenches. Officers lived in comfort and ignored us." Today, Russian mobilized troops often don't see meaning in this war. If Ukraine breaks through the front, panic and refusal to fight could spread fast. Another soldier, Ivan Babushkin, recalled, "When I came home on leave, I saw my family without bread. Neighbors cursed the war and the government that abandoned us." Now, sanctions, war expenses, and falling living standards could spark similar anger. Not only in the countryside, but in cities, in front of TVs, and on the streets. This anger could grow into protests and pressure on the government. General Anton Denikin described 1917, "The army lost trust in the government. Leaders argued among themselves, and no one believed they knew what they were doing." Today, Russia's elite is also divided between security services, business groups, and regional bosses. A failing economy and a military defeat could deepen this split. Expert Mark Galeotti says, "Putin's regime is slowly decaying. It keeps its shape, but it is losing strength." Historian Nikolai Sukhanov wrote, "After the February Revolution, each city lived by itself. Power in Petrograd no longer ruled the country. If instability deepens, modern Russia could face the same. Regional leaders may act independently. National republics may choose their own path." Analyst Andrei Pionkovsky even warns of a third collapse of Russia, with regions seeking survival by aligning with more stable systems. Mark Galeotti, "Russia is losing the ability to handle crises, rising prices, economic fatigue, weaker governance. Even if the regime survives, Putinism is breaking down, and it may take at least 10 years to rebuild military power." Andrei Pionkovsky, "A front breakthrough and crisis could trigger Russia's disintegration, just like in 1917 and 1991. Fyodor Lukyanov, "In crisis, Russia doubles down on anti-Western rhetoric and isolation. But long-term, this undermines the country's flexibility and strength." If Ukraine breaks through the front with strong Western support, and Russia's economy collapses, the risks are not just theory. Key stages of 1917 could repeat today. Experts Galeotti, Pionkovsky, and Lukyanov all warn of dark scenarios. History doesn't repeat word for word, but it rhymes. The outcome will depend on whether Ukraine can turn a breakthrough into strategic victory, or if Russia somehow holds on.